Ever wondered why your empty buses are still circling silent streets at 3 a.m. like they're on a midnight sightseeing tour? Let's fix that. Today, we're diving into day and night transit routes in City Skylines 2, because your citizens deserve smarter service, and so does your traffic flow. Welcome back, city builders. Today, we're talking transit schedules, how to plan smarter, save money, and maybe even impress the transit nerd in your life. But before we get into this topic, this video is brought to you by you. Your comments on my Metro video from the Transit Mastery series triggered this deeper dive into scheduled transit. So thank you for the engagement. Now let's go. So why even split transit by time of day? Well, imagine sending a fleet of 12 buses on a route that only 2 people are awake. That's not service, that's chaos in diesel form. Day and night routes help tailor your system to actual demand. That means fewer vehicles running during quiet hours, more efficient service when it's most needed, and way less clogging your roads when the city's asleep. Daytime routes operate between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. Night routes run from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Plus, let's be honest, nighttime Sims just want to get home or hit that one sketchy taco stand. They don't need the whole fleet. Now, let's talk transit hierarchy. Think of it like a pyramid, but for moving people. At the base, you've got buses, frequent stops, flexible routing, but kind of inefficient on their own. Then trams, then metros, then intercity trains, passenger ships and airports. As you go up the pyramid, the less frequent the stops are, and the less flexible the routing can be. Your core systems like metros and busy tram lines should run all day, even into the night. Adjustments can be made depending on what you're seeing in your analysis, but we'll cover that shortly. Your secondary routes, think local buses and connector lines, can scale back or even shut down at night if the nighttime ridership statistics are less than ideal. I'm curious, have you considered transit hierarchy in your builds? Please share how you use transit hierarchy, or drop a car emoji in the comments if you've never heard of it before. Okay, so how do you know which routes need a schedule refresh? Open the transit information panel and check for usage during day and night hours. If ridership drops to nearly zero after dark, or utilization is significantly lower than daytime use, that's your cue. Another tip: if you've got transit routes that primarily serve office zones or schools, they probably don't need to run all night. But routes near commercial areas or hospitals, keep them going. People still gotta party and panic after sunset. Got a route that touches offices, schools, hospitals, and commercial zones? Consider a scaled down version for night that hits just the critical stops. Hey, is that you? If you're still watching, I know you care about efficient cities, so stay with me to get some great tips. But here's your mission. Audit one of your city's transit lines and give it a proper day-night schedule. Bonus points if it improves traffic and saves money. And stop back and leave a comment on how your mission went. I'd love to hear about it. And hey, if you're finding this insightful, jump on this train by liking this video and subscribing. That way, you won't miss my next transit tip drop. Now, back to the program. Here are a few quick hit tips when implementing day-night splits. Use fewer vehicles at night, just enough to cover key stops. You can do this by creating an additional route and managing the number of vehicles on that new line. Bonus: you don't have to mirror every daytime stop. Pick the stops that have purpose, or go every other stop. Stagger routes as necessary. While the downtown bus may operate continuously due to high ridership, and essential service needs, suburban routes might only run during daytime hours, reflecting the limited number of commuters within their service area. Stack routes using different transit modes. If your tram line has minimal ridership at night, consider creating a nighttime bus route that covers all or part of the tram's area. Consolidate routes into a single nighttime route. As discussed in my previous metro video, if two lines are in close proximity and have limited ridership during evening hours, it is advisable to combine them into one evening route. This can be achieved using the same transit mode or a lower tier within the transit hierarchy pyramid. Build depots near the action. No matter the transit type, placing depots close to your lines will help reduce the transition lag when swapping routes. If a bus has to travel halfway across the city to start the night route, it won't get much time in before being called off again.
Ooh.
Name your routes clearly. Bus 6 doesn't tell you anything. Be descriptive. Names like Downtown East Night will make future you very happy. And even if you're not doing scheduled shifts, please name your routes. You can even go the extra mile and name stops and stations too. Use cross streets, landmarks, whatever helps you manage your city. That's it for this episode of Transit Tinkering. Thoughtful schedules make your city run smoother, look cleaner, and cut down on wasted transit vehicles. That's a win-win-win. And if you've enjoyed this, please hit the like. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and as always, create cities and control chaos. I'll catch you in the next one.